What's going on, guys? Jagira here. Got another video for honor, doing elimination with my 144 gear score Centurion. Thought you guys might like to see some 4v4 gameplay with a maxed geared out Centurion, giving him the old salute. We're up against the legendary pony. Missed my kick, get punished with a light, but I avoid the grab, which is pretty handy. And he's doing this sort of dodging thing. I think it was so maybe I would go and try and dodge and then he would guard break me, but it didn't work out. Do a kick, and I think they may have patched it because in one of my other videos, that was close, I said how basically after a kick you can get a heavy in if you get the opposite direction. Doesn't seem to work anymore. The input delay seems a little bit off, so I'm not quite too sure what happened there, but he misses his kick, gets punished, and I parry this beautifully, get the guard break and follow up with a kick. Kick, kill. That's what I meant. It was beautiful. And there's a little bit of shit talking going on in the chat, which is always a joy when you go into a 4v4. So I'm picking up the attack buff. Don't want anyone else to have that. And that's pretty nice in a Centurion, especially when you get your haymaker activated. Then it really does a lot of damage. That is your feat where your throws and your punches and your kicks do damage. So I see our Centurions up against the Warden. And I'm deciding, you know what, I'm going to be honourable. Also because I have not a single idea where the other enemy is, which is why I'm looking around. And I don't want them to gank on our Conqueror. So I'm saying, yeah, honour. Suddenly, Peacekeeper. He goes to the revive. Flying punch. There we go. Stunned against the wall. And there I miss up. He wasn't going to be sent back against the wall, so he got to dodge. There, parry the heavy. Knock him into the pillar. Punch him again, and I get punished again. Not that badly though. I get my heavy in, and the pillar of safeness saves me. Well done, pillar. And see, I shouldn't keep doing this. I mean, yes, I've got the shield, so I can be a little bit more cautious. Well, not cautious, just a little bit more, you know, aggressive. But I really should not be doing all these jabs, knowing that he can avoid them and punish them for me. So if you haven't got the shield, I'd recommend not doing that. As you can see now, the bleed damage is going through. Sadly, the attack buff wore off, otherwise that last hit would have been a kill. And now the Centurion, not Centurion, sorry, the Warden. Not the Warden, the Conqueror. I got there in the end. He's now taking hits, blocked 3 times beautifully. And I'm just backing up, going to get myself the health buff. Let these two guys fight. As you can see, he's got the defense buff, so, you know, that's alright. I'm still not going to do it, and then he runs. Get back here, you little shit! Look at him go. Look at him, look at those legs work. I can't run this fast in this armour. It's not that good. And he's leading me all the way up. He's avoided the shield buff, so I'm guessing he's going for the health buff up there. And also he probably feels he can take us on better when he can area kill us. I think he forgot he was against a Centurion and a Conqueror. You know, we own the environment. Pinned down. Bop, knocked off. And then my Conk bro proceeds to rah. Like every good Conqueror should. There you go. I'll emote spam with you. So that was a very nice game of the running Peacekeeper. So I'm now up against a Warden. Let's see what we do. Starts the guard break, misses. I fail me heavy there. Get punished. And I dodge. Get caught in the vortex. Miss. Get hit with a heavy. There we go. So I'm now incredibly low. But he keeps doing this little dash towards me. Does it again. Get a bit of damage in. Poke him back. He does it again. Bit of damage. Kick him back this time. I mainly want to make sure I can get this buff. Alright. So, I've got it now, which is good. Bit more damage on. And he legs it. He wants to go for that defense buff, which he does. And this is a beautiful attack by him. Crushing counter strike my lunge attack. Really nice timing done by him. There we go. And Conk Bro is now proceeding to attack him. I can see one of my teammates is asking for a revive. And I'm looking up. There's only 2 of them left. So I don't know if that's the Peacekeeper or the Nobushi because they've got the same emblem, which is a little bit annoying. So I go up to go pick up my, what's its name? Health buff. Yes, get the health regeneration buff. And I can see the guy standing still up there, and he's not reviving, so I'm guessing he's fighting someone. And he's now died. So who are we against? That's right, the Peacekeeper. The little shit. There you go. Guard break him. Knock him. Kick. Sadly into the wall, wanting to get him off. Punch again. Get the second hit in. Miss that punch. But he keeps dodging quite a bit. So knock him back again. Get the other. Attack him. He dodges backwards. I mean, he's one of these people that just dodge too much. And never do this. Never pop revenge when you can be ledged. Because you stand still for a few minutes. Not minutes. A few seconds. And it does kind of fuck you. So I go down to pick up the attack buff. And the warden's there. So will he let us go up the ladder? Probably not. As you can see, test. Nope, there he is. So we've got two ways. We can go the long way. Or we can go the short way. So I'm going to take this ladder over here. Hopefully the warden will then come up this way. And that will allow my teammate to get up the ladder. But my teammate took the long way. So it didn't work out. There we can see I'm getting punished quite heavily. Quite low. But my Centurion teammate here is throwing out loads of damage. He's got revenge. And this is basically a nice little thing I do here. I just go on the absolute defense, like making sure not many things can hit me and all, while my Centurion teammate is just there on him constantly. And there we go, we even get the kill. So if you've got a teammate and you're doing a 2v1 sort of situation, but they've got revenge, just play the distraction if they're really focused on you. Just focus on your blocking, focus on your dodging, that sort of stuff, and let your teammate wail on them. Up against the Peacekeeper, will he fall for the ledge trick again? Shall we see? Shall we see? Are you going to do it? Yeah, nah, he's a little bit scared. You're a little bit scared, aren't you, mate? Alright, we'll come inside an enclosed room. That's a perfect idea against the Centurion. Guard break in the corner, heavy, jab. Another heavy. Missed the jab because he weren't locked perfectly in there. So I want to go for this health buff. You don't get it. I get it. I knock him back. And I could have actually finished up with my lunge attack there and possibly killed him. So that was a massive, massive misplay on my behalf. I could have finished it there. So he starts running. Not worth it. Not worth chasing after him at all. Let's go help out my teammates. Now you guys may remember from my previous video where I talked about the gear score, how I liked Revive Revenge. Not Revive Revenge. What's its name again? It's coming to me. The Revive Speed. That's why. See how quickly I got up my fellow Centurion. Right. Dagger. Punch. Knockdown. Eagle. Those throwing daggers are so powerful for the Centurion, and I'm happy they're on such a long cooldown time. I saw someone moaning the other day saying they're on too long of a cooldown time. Nah. If they were any shorter, that would just be broken. So I get a nice kill in there, and then I switch my guard to get my second heavy attack on him. Kick. He's down. So yeah, if you can see someone's trying to revive, especially with the Centurion where you can get like a sort of 2 heavy attack chain, just 1 heavy to kill, press Alt or whatever button it is that allows you to lock, change your target, sorry, press your second heavy, interrupt that revive speed. As we could see though, our enemy Peacekeeper didn't obviously spec into the revive speed regeneration. I keep messing up my words. He didn't spec into revive speed, and because of that, his teammate wasn't brought up in time, so he lost. And let's go on to game number 2 now. So here we go, game number 2. As we can see, a somewhat even team across the board. You know, this game will be a little bit shorter than the last one I posted, which is pretty nice. And like I said, it's a nice gear score balance, but then again, gear score doesn't mean everything. I'm up against the Peacekeeper, which... fun. Alright, so players out of sync. Something wrong with the Animus. Alright, so light attack, heavy, another light attack, another light attack. I'm getting PTSD from the light attacks. There we go, get a nice jab in, get another jab in, knock back. I should have done a side heavy there, and then I could have probably got it. Knock him back, follow up with a heavy, and I go for the punch, and as you can see he dodged that rather quickly. That's probably because he spec'd a lot into debuff resistance, because normally people wouldn't survive that. They would have been pinned enough time, I'd have got time to hit the jab, send them back, jump on them again. So yeah, didn't go too well, and I messed up that heavy there. I thought he weren't gonna follow through with the heavy. He did, so that was my mistake. Dobany gets a very nice kill there on the Conqueror. Other Centurions there. And we've got the Berserker up against the Peacekeeper. And then suddenly Maximus out of nowhere jumps punch light. And now I'm feeling pretty bad because I'm the worst of my team. You know, it's not good. And Whisper's not too happy either. Sorry Whisper, I weren't too happy with you light spamming me, but you know. It wasn't really a light spam, it was just me being bad. There you go. I admit I am bad. Right, so round 2. And I'm up against the Peacekeeper again. Not good. So, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to look out for the light attacks. Like this one right here. Now, what I could have done, instead of the guard break, is followed up with a heavy, the charged heavy, launched, which would have then pinned them, followed up with a charged dab, yes, with a charged dab, with a charged jab, knocked them back, landed on them again, but, you know, it doesn't work, and I failed my zone attack there. I wanted to try and mix it up a little bit, see if I can use a zone attack to throw people off, like there, but they usually parry this last hit anyway. I'm doing pretty good though, and the reason for that is look at what the bleed damage is doing to my revenge meter. There we go, pop revenge, kick even though it misses, hyper armor doesn't matter, well for them anyway, for me it does, and therefore I get the kill because their light attacks are not going to stop me. Nah. So that was pretty good, little bit dishonourable, but when you're against a Peacekeeper you don't really care about honour, you just care about killing them. So obviously that was good because they were relying on their light attacks to stop my attack. Obviously, revenge mode gives you the uninterruptible stance type things where you cannot be, you know, interrupted with light attacks, heavy attacks, and all that stuff. Can with guard breaks though and kicks. So we've now got our gladiator, called Maximus, up against the Conqueror, and he got the kill. He's doing pretty well. Berserker's not too happy. You know, that was my kill. Starts attacking him, so I break up the children fighting with my zone attack. It's all very good. And now I quickly check, and I'm up against Gary. Gary from the past, not to be confused with Gary from the future. Dodge. There we go. That was a light attack. I could have done what I said previously, and I messed up there. I wanted to throw him into the rocks, but for some reason I didn't press the button. I'm not too sure why. But he's out of stamina, so I can pretty much just go full on the offense. As you can see, his stamina's back now. Hits me with a light. Guard breaks. Guard breaks me again. Third time lucky? Nah. Missed the parry on the zone attack. Not a zone attack, light attack. There we go. Kick. I mean, I don't know why he done the long arm like that. There we go. Stunned. Get him into the wall with a heavy charge. And finished. So I can see now that there's only one person, or 2 people in their team alive. And 3 of ours. One dude's down there not moving, so I'm guessing he's engaged with the enemy. And the other dude appears to be looking for something. Well, that one's over there dead. So our teammate over there killed that person. And I'm just still waiting because you never know. He could come here and try and res Gary. And then suddenly help. And then you can see the other person's been revived. So I start making my move instantly. I know where they want me. I'm not going to bother picking up the buffs. I'm looking for the bridge. I don't like this map at all. I go up there, and yep, as you can see, it's the Peacekeeper. I'm not too sure who the other one is. So I missed the jab. Or the, not jab, what is it? I missed the flying attack. And I missed my jab as well. There you go, get a good parry, get a good heavy. But I'll get thrown, I'm on my arse. Not good. My Gladiator friend launches. Dobany's been killed. But don't worry, Dobany. I will avenge you. And then I will resurrect you. There you go. That revive speed is insane. And the Peacekeeper's dead as well. And that's just great because I get to enjoy the sight of their decapitated body. Fuck Peacekeepers. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my max gear score Centurion in Elimination. What would you like to see next? 1v1s, 2v2s? Let me know in the comment section below. Once again guys, I've been Jagira, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.